You are listening to a podcast of the Geek.io Media Network. For all of our shows and more, visit geek-io.net. And to help support the network, head over to patreon.com/geek.io.
Hello, gentle listener. While Geek.io holds its talent to the highest standards, what follows will likely involve the sort of language usually reserved for sailors on leave. If you're of a delicate disposition, then perhaps you would consider a different podcast.
Hello and welcome, everybody, to Exploding Dice, your Geek.io Live Play Role-Playing Podcast. I'm CJ Ghost Tube Boat, and joining me, of course, as always, are Josh Eat Cannon.
Now with 100% more explosions.
And Yeeting.
Yeet!
We have less useful than a diagonally moving elevator, Jackie.
Howdy.
I mean, diagonally moving elevators could potentially be really useful.
Yes.
Actually, the elevator is on the Eiffel Tower. I know they are actually on an angle, technically, but not that much.
We have, we'll ride that shoulder anytime, any place, Carrie.
You're not wrong. Also, my toast got cold, so now I'm eating edible cookie dough instead.
That edible cookie dough is so good.
And they have it at Publix.
I know.
It's the best thing ever.
They have vegan edible cookie dough there, too.
Yeah.
I'll have to remember that.
It's actually pretty good. Like, it's got a kind of grainy sugar texture to it. Like, it tastes like the sugar didn't mix all the way in, but it tastes like cookie dough.
It's because the fat content is different in the fake eggs.
Yeah.
And fake eggs, Monica?
I don't even use fake eggs in our cookie dough.
No, it's because your cookie dough is not vegan.
Real talk.
My cookie dough is fantastic.
I need
But also
to...
not vegan.
My carbonara is fantastic, by the way.
Carbonara?
Almost nothing in the store that I work in is vegan.
Sounds like a delicious place to be if you don't have to work there.
My entire existence is anti-vegan.
As a matter of fact, I'm made of meat.
They think with their meat! Monica looks so happy about that.
We have been friends for too long. Just
No, this is the sign that we have been friends for exactly the right amount of time.
I have cheesecake.
The cheesecake does not think with its meat.
No.
No, it really doesn't.
It thinks by being put in the
Monica's face. I'm glad that we're recording this.
Yeah, because now I have this video recorded forever, too. I just grab that still frame for when I'm editing this and just throw that up on the geek-io.net/discord. They think with their yeet. So...
No, let's check.
Last time on Exploding Dice...
Really bad headaches for everyone.
Yes.
Seriously. Also, this weather's giving me a headache, too.
Yeah. This weather's been weird lately.
Curse you, atmospheric pressure!
Right? But yeah. So everybody got a real bad headache. Talked to an infuriating ghost tube.
Yep.
And got some information.
Yeah.
Emphasis on some and quotey fingers around information.
I mean, the whole Nicobolus is showing up to eat the realm is concrete information.
Yeah, but not telling us where, this is going to happen doesn't help us.
But you'll find it when you find it. That's plenty of information.
That just means we just need to get in a megaphone and go onto the Transguild Promenade and start yelling obscenities through the megaphone at Dr. Victor Yell. That'll totally work.
Yell at Yell. And then, things got exploded.
We learned
Yeah.
that we're all reincarnation of the previous Gatewatches.
I don't call Jace.
Yeah, which one of you is the J? Oh, wait, it's Jack.
So does that mean we blame him for everything?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
It also means he gets all the credit.
Dang
Yes.
it! Oh wait, that means I'm Gideon then. That's even worse.
Oof. Oof. Well, to be fair, at least Gideon gets to ride Rakdos.
Gideo killed the Rakdos star.
As long as I don't have to be Liliana.
No, you'll probably be the Chandra of our group.
Yeah, you are definitely Chandra.
Which probably leaves Katrine either a Johnny or Nissa. Probably a Johnny.
So instead of... Wait, is Ajani the lion dude?
Yes.
Yes.
So instead of having a Justice Cat, she is the Justice Cat.
I like the solution.
We've come full circle with the Justice Cat now.
we have explained this on recording, haven't we?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
I think
That
on a
we're
different
not-
show, but people should be listening to Geek.io show anyway.
Spoiler alert, there's Justice Cats in the Ravnica book, and Monica wants one.
And I want one. Like Monica wants one. Katrine wants one too, but like Monica wants one.
Philadar, that's what they are.
Yeah, Philadar.
They're just cats.
Yeah, they're Justice Cats.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but why would
I want-
you would have to have Quarrelsome Doggo have to fight your Justice Cat? And well, yeah,
It wouldn't be much of a fight though.
it's Quarrelsome Doggo turns out is a death druid, so death to plants.
Yeah. It's perfect. It's great. It's
Quarrelsome Doggo is
Moving
one
on.
of the living parts of the Golgari.
He is being very quarrelsome right
Oh yeah,
now.
every Golgari is dead or missing. You guys.
Yep.
In reality, if this is your first episode, I am so sorry.
You
If this
might
is your
want
first
to
episode, why?
also go back and listen to all the others. Watch
Yeah,
them.
like so. Normally, I have every episode can be somebody's first episode, but I'm going to be marketing these as the finale of this campaign. Please don't have this be your first episode.
Yeah, you might want to go back a couple of episodes. And
Yeah,
by a
at
couple
least
I mean
the
like
last episode. At bare minimum, the last episode. Because you're not going to know what the hell is happening. Also, before we break into parting the veils of reality, trigger warning if you are triggered by violence, graphic
Gore.
gore. This program may contain violence, graphic design, and and situations not suited for children. Viewer discretion is advised.
Peggy 18.
You got to watch out for that graphic design, though. Got the eye roll from Monica, which fills me. All right, guys. For podcast listeners, you are going to be hearing a commercial. That's the word I'm looking for. Oh, this is going to be a fantastic episode. Commercial right after and we'll be back right after those breaks. Stay tuned. So yeah, boom. Ow.
I'm glad I'm mostly deaf.
Rip headphone users, and it wasn't me.
You asked
Or
for
me this time.
You asked for a shrieking sound. You
That's-
got a shrieking sound, and I
that's-
immediately regretted it.
That's fair.
In
Like,
hindsight, I should... Yeah.
So yeah, screaming in your head, warm feeling, and then an obvious explosion. So also, again, Monica and Carrie took 16 damage from the mental screams. Josh and Jackie took 8, and Monica and Carrie also have a point of exhaustion. Because it kind of feels like when the scream rips into your head, just feels like every bit of your energy is being kept from winding up being one of those head exploding people. And then the explosion happens and you all kind of get knocked out for a moment. And you wake up and there's smoke everywhere. The few people who are still standing are freaking out, and Trevor is trying to contain some kind of semblance of order in here. And eventually, after you guys, the ringing in your ears stops. Okay, are you okay? You're living. I could tell that. Are you okay?
She kind of does that so hand gesture from where I'm presuming she's lying on the ground at this point.
Oh yeah. Yeah, all you guys are, even the ones who passed the check with the second stage failure, got knocked out from the explosion, or at least down, if nothing else.
Second stage turbine blade. I mean,
Well, it's good that you're living at least.
it's debatable.
That's a state of being.
I was able to see what was going on. It looks like the headquarters got attacked.
By what?
You think?
Not this headquarters.
By what?
Wait, you mean?
Yes. I don't know by what. It's most of it is missing now.
Like, did it go in lost and found, or?
Like, this is not the time for jokes. We need to move.
I knew we should have swapped self-destruct for a different move on our Karn.
And
Elle kind of staggers up to her feet.
you guys kind of stumble your way through the wreckage of it and finally get to a point where you guys are outside, and yeah, definitely looks like something hits Promenade and from above, from what it looks like. And Karn is standing there having his hand up, and it's a shield kind of protecting the people within it. That's about it.
Okay, not as bad as I thought it was going to be, but
Still pretty bad.
Yeah.
You guys kind of hear in your heads, I don't have the Karn voice, Gatewatch, are you still alive?
Yep. Kind of got a headache, but still here.
I kind of wish there was like this bit of like a text message where it says read, like the read receipts.
Katrina is like taking stock of her body parts, like making sure that all of them are still there.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like you guys were just affected by it via, by proxy. So this is a place that obviously took the most damage. The buildings immediately around the area are completely demolished as well. It is very... There's lots of that, too. There's lots of crying. And you guys look up to the sky as you're looking up and notice that the entire sky is golden.
I'm no meteorologist. I don't think that's good.
No.
L. You said L?
Yes. No.
Oh.
I said nope.
Oh. Yeah, and Karn eventually lets the shield drop, and like he's a very big dude, and you could see him even from where you're at. Like it looks like the entire promenade just got ripped in half. Now,
So,
Orzoni is pretty close to the promenade. It's in precinct 1 as well. So,
Well, we should go toward the noise, toward the explosions.
Yes. Go towards that. Go towards the nope.
Go towards
As
the
fast
thing.
as we possibly can, even though we really shouldn't. That
Go-
sounds like a terrible idea.
Yeah, just running towards the danger.
Could-
Yeah, that always
could-
makes a ton of sense.
Katrine spearheads that mission. She runs. Let's go.
you guys make a flat sprint towards it, and like I said, it's relatively close. And when you guys get there, you notice obviously if you try to teleport, it doesn't teleport. And when you guys
Go figure, the receiver's offline.
exactly.
Elle does not try to teleport because she does not want to stand in the fire. Immediately adjacent to the fire we can deal with, but maybe not teleport into the middle of it.
That's fair. And as you get to it and kind of climb the emergency escape stairs, Karn is lying face down on the ground. You notice as you look at him, a streak of like black going down his back. That looks like a laser or something along those lines hit him.
You all right there, big guy?
You don't get any response.
I didn't pick mending. Huh. That's really funny. The Forge Cleric did not pick mending. That's
I think
weird.
I might have it. Hang on, let me check. Haha, I do. Let's try mending on Karn.
I'll cast guidance on L to help with the mending.
So, yeah, I mean, it kind of repairs the burn marks on his back.
So yeah, she's
but-
kind of going over with like the gem on her apparatus starts to glow and she's kind of running her hands over the burn.
Yeah, and it repairs it a little bit, but he is too close to being a living creature to have it be like you're trying to. It would be almost like mending a cut.
Well, I mean, I'll cast my Spare the Dying if he's mostly.
Okay. You spare the dying.
Yay!
And all around you, by the way, is obviously tons of panic. Like there are dead bodies everywhere from this as well.
Right.
Shrapnel in buildings everywhere. Like an A-bomb went off, and yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, I'll give this a try. I'll cast Cure Wounds on Karn.
As you cast it, you kind of feel it go into him, and you feel like it's there. You feel like the pull of, hey, you've successfully cast this, but he doesn't seem to be waking up.
While that is going on, I'm going to pop over quickly into the Focus 4 Psionic Restoration and start stabilizing as many people as I can within the span of a few seconds.
Okay.
Because it takes a bonus action to poke someone and put them to 0 stable.
Okay.
So I can't go full out life punching everyone I see, but I can at least stabilize those who are not dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the moment that you feel like, if you ever try to life punch somebody, you can feel that it's been over a minute since this has happened. So.
Yeah, I can spare the dying as well if there's anybody within range of
Yeah.
reaching
absolutely.
them.
Yeah. Sadly now, Jack, you are intimately familiar with what it feels like to try and life punch somebody and it not take.
It's a great feeling. I love it so much.
Hi, Jackie. How are you doing? How's that head doing?
You get stable. You get stable. You get stable.
Okay. Well, I mean, if there's nothing we can do for Karn, he's part alive and part artificial, so
Yeah.
the
You've
only
done what
thing-
you can really for him if he was
Mhm.
alive,
Okay.
to stabilize him and just,
I mean, if he felt Cure Wounds working, then he's probably alive but unconscious, I guess, or like in hibernate mode,
yeah.
because he wouldn't feel it work if he was dead.
Karn.exe has encountered a critical failure and needs to restart.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Do 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 do.
You guys, everybody give me a perception check, please.
Perception. That is this page over here.
Hmm.
That's not great.
Wow, I actually rolled decent. I'm impressed.
I rolled a 9.
Monica's very distracted.
She's probably busy, like trying to corral people and...
Yeah, if anything, she's probably focusing on the panic right now and getting these people some level of order before they cause even more damage.
She's also on the lookout for threats, except that obviously she's not on the lookout. Obviously she's looking at her own 2 freaking feet. I don't want effing blood.
Jack and Josh, Jackie and Josh.
Okay.
Jack and Zev, you guys notice as you guys are trying to stabilize people around you, the sky, the golden sky, which again is not normal, it's normally blue. Clouds are starting to move toward all of the clouds are beginning to move towards the northeast, towards Precinct 3. And as your eyes
follow that weather pattern.
Yeah, as your eyes go up there, you notice there are 5 symbols in the air, and they all begin to merge onto a top of one another.
We need to move right now.
And the first symbol flashes, and a beam goes through it. And the second symbol flashes, and another beam goes through it. And each of these beams are brilliant golden. And as the third one goes through, everybody else begins to notice that there's a weird humming in the air. And the fourth one, and the fifth one. And then a laser goes down into, you see the peaks as you are elevated higher of the great tree of Precinct 3.
Fuck off, I liked that tree.
Yeah, I imagine we're all actively running during this.
A schism opens up in front of you, and Raul Zarek jumps through it. We need to move. Everybody get in.
In.
Whoop.
And as you step through it, you step on the other side. The damage is catastrophic. However, you see in front of you as you are pulled from a door, and immediately as you are run through the door, Raul Zarek is the first one to run through it and gets knocked the hell back through it as we switch maps. In front of you is a giant, about 20, 30 foot crocodile lion.
Okay.
Jack, you are very familiar with this. Crassus.
Oh, the old man's been busy.
You do notice, too, on the other side of this crocodile lion, 2 very familiar...
Dragonmire.
What was that?
Dragonmire.
Yes. You do notice on the other end of this 2 familiar... Zatash and Tali Zarek they're fighting off several smaller crocodile lions. Zatash looks very, very, very different, including wearing red and black plate armor with a giant, very angry-looking flail. And I'm going to put you guys on the map, and we're going to roll against the angry crocodile lion. So who came out first, by the way, outside of watching Raul Zarek get knocked the hell back?
I mean, at the very beginning of the game, I believe someone particularly mentioned they liked boobs, so... I'm guessing Katrine came out first?
I mean, I don't know that she necessarily ever came out. I think she just...
Fair.
She came out swinging.
Yeah, I'm going to say Katrine was first.
I would probably think Z wouldn't be that far behind Katrine either.
So yeah, everybody... Yeah, I forgot to reset it from the last time.
Okay.
They actually rolled well on initiative?
shit.
Jeez, L.
The entire game, all of the crap initiative, and we get 2 natural 20s in a row.
For the 2 people who've been rolling terrible, and I finally rolled bad on an initiative.
That's arguably a good thing, because if you're at the end of the initiative, that means you can heal all of us without having to wait for it to roll back around.
Yeah.
That's fair. What? No, I definitely do not want to enable Fog of War.
Aw.
It's definitely not a thing that I want to do. Rachel would be joining the call, but as you guys can hear in the background, Grayson is not having any of it. So she will join us as soon as she possibly can, because I am definitely not going to be trying to do Mama Z's voice.
For which we are all thankful.
Beastie, good job, Beastie. Great job, Beastie. Beastie rolled a 5. Awesome. All right, so first up, appropriately... Wait, what? Why did that do that? That was weird. Still, first up appropriately is Katrine.
Oh, good. Oh, there it is. Okay. I wasn't scrolled far enough over. So, like, my screen ended the 5 feet next to this giant 9-square monster.
It is a huge thing.
And so I go, where is this thing? And yeah, anyway.
Did CJ actually enable the Fog of War?
Anyway,
and this thing is definitely just like a huge mishmash of everything. Like,
dude, same.
That's pretty great. Okay, I am going to be
like an elder god freaking
This is fine. This is exactly what Katrine wants.
something I can punch and not feel bad about.
Straight the fuck up to it. That is exactly what is happening.
And like, by the way, to give you guys an ambiance, everything is on fire. Like, where you guys are at on the map is one of the few non-destructive pieces, but like everything around you is just on fire, and there's screaming. It is a hellscape around you.
So as a bonus action, she's gonna use her new toys. A new toy, I guess.
New toys!
A dancing sword. Will like start hovering and flies over to the creature and will attack it.
Attack it.
Attack it. So it uses my attack roll. Good. That's perfect. I'm still trying to learn how to use my anything. All right. So roll an attack with the scimitar that's right there. Okay, cool. So this is for my dancing sword.
All right.
It is a 21 to hit.
21 to hit. Boop, 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 boop. So many character sheets open. That hits.
That is 7 slashing damage.
Definitely takes the 7 damage.
Yes. Getting there.
No, you're fine. You're good.
Oh, I should have just waited back there and cast a spell from back there, since I now have ranged spells that I can use. Right. So I am going to cast. I'm going to cast Scorching Ray. I think.
From
yeah,
up in
that's what I'm
melee?
going to do. Oh, no, that's right. That's cool.
I just wanted to make sure.
Actually, you know what? No, I'm I'm going to use Shocking Grasp
There you go.
because
Give him the taser.
I get
Save your hands.
cool things when I cast cantrips. So, Shocking Grasp is a spell right here. Boop.
That does indeed hit.
That is a 25 to hit.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, and we are casting it at... So that's 14 lightning damage.
Sweet.
And now that I have cast a cantrip, I can I can also make a weapon attack as a bonus. Oh no, I've already used my bonus action, so never mind. Cool. Now that I have a question for you.
Yes, dear.
Does Dancing Sword count as my weapon attack? For something that says a creature hit by my weapon attack has disadvantage on a save versus the next spell I cast.
Because
it is my weapon.
it is your weapon, so yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so until the end of my next turn, they would get disadvantage. I'll remind you when it gets back to my turn.
Okay. On your spells?
Yeah, on any spell attack that I make.
Okay. Cool. Anything else?
No, I believe that is it.
Excellent.
Wait,
All right.
did you cast a cantrip as an action, right, Monica?
Yes,
Did you?
but
do you
I've
have that
I've already used my bonus action though.
Oh, to activate the okay.
To activate the dancing sword. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Just making sure.
Elle, you are up.
Alrighty, so I'm going to, as a bonus action, summon my turret.
All right.
And come on, turret. It won't let me bring the turret on the map. There it goes. I don't think I can summon both of them in one turn as a bonus action, because I only get one bonus action of that type per turn, right?
Yeah, you would have to sacrifice. I'm always okay with like going down. You could sacrifice your major action to do another bonus action.
Yeah, I just don't want to.
That's fair.
So I'll start with one turret and we'll go from there. So Force Ballista friend, she's going to do her little directing on her. Yeah, she's going to kind of zoom in with the lenses on her goggles to kind of direct it and make it shoot at the big monster.
Okie dokie.
I'll get you quiet.
Force Ballista, which is a 22 to hit,
It doesn't.
and it does 9 force damage.
All right.
And then she is going to raise her Staff of the Magi that she has, and let's see, that'll work. Focusing back here so it does not hit Katrine. You see where I'm picking, right, CJ?
Yes.
Or right here, then.
Mm-hmm.
Launch a fireball at it
Okay.
with the staff to removing 7 charges.
I mean, everything's
Because it's
already
a
on
7
fire,
plus-
so what's a little more
because
fire?
It's a 7-level fireball.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, and I need some charges empty so I can absorb spells with it if I need to.
This is also fair because otherwise it explodes in your hands.
Exactly.
150 feet.
150-foot range, so she can pick any point originating
Fireball
in
explodes in what radius?
20-foot
20-foot radius, which is why I centered it back here,
All right.
because we're looking there.
Do me a favor and spin all around for me, please. At your
Me?
20-foot range. Yes, at your 20-foot range. Checking something.
Oh, wait, shit.
Okay, no,
So-
never mind. Cool.
No, because they were hidden behind the fucking initiative counter. There.
Yeah,
It goes here.
Okay. Cool. Yep, so the only thing that you hit is, say, Krakow Gator. And it needs to roll a dex save. That's...
Oops, that was not what I wanted. Dang it.
Leave your beautiful art there, though. It's gorgeous. I love it.
Yeah,
That ended poorly. So,
I was just centering it like this is 20 foot right there.
cool.
So now we are at 43, 50.
It looks nettled.
charges. It nettled?
It looks nettled.
Oh, apparently I can summon both turrets with one bonus action.
Oh.
Yep. part of your fortified position 14th level ability. The only difference is if you summon both, you cannot summon a second. You can only get away with it one time between long rests.
Oh, okay. So I'll probably leave that for now.
But you can choose 2 different types.
Yeah. Well, I only have 1 token, and I already said that I summoned one. So CJ, can you kill this one?
Yep.
Poof. Thank you.
No problem. All right, anything else?
That is going to do it for L this time.
All right. So Zatesh comes over in their black and red armor, walks slowly over to this thing. Oh, hi, Katrine. It's been a while.
Hey, you're alive.
Yeah.
That's
A while. Yes.
yes. Sorry about that. We'll talk later. First of all, hey, ugly. Fight me. And their eyes are going to flash brilliant scarlet red. The Crassus is going to make a wisdom save. Poorly. So it has been compelled dueled. And then, for standard action.
Wait, Zatesha's casting Compel Duel?
Yeah, they are.
Okay. So who's it? I'm sorry. So, all right.
They are compelling the Crocagator to fight them.
Okay.
And then they are going to activate Crusader's Mantle.
Isn't that nice?
So anybody within 30 feet of them gets 1d4 extra on their melee attacks. And I think the aura should be visible.
Nope.
If not, I can see it. And that is...
That's a big aura.
Yeah, well, it's 30 feet around them. Nettled at the raptor. All right. So Trevor is going to be very uncreative and fire 4 Eldritch Blasts at this guy. Eldritch Blast 4 times. That's what warlocks do.
He doesn't have Hex?
Well, that's true. Yeah, he's going to Hexblades curse the guy. No, he's just going to Hex him. Yeah, Hex.
More damage. Yay.
Yep. Nope. That's going to cast at max one was 7th level? 7th level. So it is concentrated upon for 24 hours. Good job. And
Yeah, it's unfortunate that him attacking cancels Zatesh's spell. Because unfortunately, Compelled Duel ends if someone other than the caster attacks it.
spell ends if you attack another creature. That's all right. Then... Ooh, I know what he can do. Hey, Jack.
Yeah.
How hard do you want to punch these things?
Pretty hard.
All right. He is going to put both of his hands together, or pull both of his hands apart, and symbols are going to appear in both of them. He's going to slam one into his own chest and shoots a beam towards Jack and twinned haste. To do that. Cool. So that's that. Jack, you're up.
Alrighty then. Let's see what we got here. 5, 10, 15, 20. We'll zip up to there. We will switch focus over. And his arms kind of shoot out from his body a little bit, giving him just a little extra punching room. And then we'll swing one of them delightful crab hammers at this absolute monstrosity.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which, yeah. Where is, oh, that's right, I popped it out. That's why it's not there. Oh, that's, no wonder everything's so low. That makes more sense. There we go. Crabhammer the first is going to be an 18.
18, I believe.
Alrighty. He is going to take... Why will you not let me click on the thing? Why did it... did it count the crit from the advantage section for some reason? Very much so.
Or maybe you have a universal D6 somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's counting the crit into effect, but I do actually need to add, because I forgot all about that. That in there, and then we will just drop the D2 for the little bit of sparky spark on it. Oh, wait, you know what? I think it's actually the actual strength damage since I have that now, almost. Oh, anyways, we'll just call it 9 bludgeoning and electric damage for the moment.
And the electricity kind of just hits it and does a little bit of damage.
Oh, wait, and the D4 radiant from Zatash's aura.
Yep. Good job.
So 1 radiant damage as well.
It's still 1 more damage than there was before.
Yeah. I mean, I'll take it.
It's better than 0.
Then we'll use that haste extra action to swing another crab hammer.
All right, that hits.
And so that's going to be 10 bludgeoning, 1 lightning, and 2 radiant damage.
Hey, man, 1d4s add up.
Yeah, they do.
Especially when they're just kind of there. Like, all right.
Extremely nettling. Ah, man, you think Dad would have made these things better looking after me, but, you know.
All right. Anything else?
I don't really think there's any point in using the bonus action to start a grapple with it, but
I wouldn't advise it.
it would look really weird.
Yes. So, you done then?
That'll be it for the moment. Cool. I don't want to do the one thing I could do, which is knock it X amount of feet away from everyone.
Yeah, that would be disastrous.
Because, one, with my current positioning, that would plow it right into Mama Zarek there. Which would be hilarious, but ill-advised. And 2, move it away from the people who are currently in melee with it, trying to murder it. Which would also be unwise.
Yeah.
So...
all right. So, cool. You do hear from in behind the croco, lion, gator, dog... Well, it's about time you showed your fat, stupid face around here. And then
I recognize that delightful drawl.
It's Mama Z's turn. Feeding him. All right. Oh, okay, then.
Hi, guys. I have a very tiny, angry child on my lap, but I don't like this thing. I don't like it at all.
Mama Z's back.
Mama Z's a little blind today, so you're going to have to, bear with her.
Her glasses, they're on the wrong... She left the glasses at the...
Don't fight with me. There we go. I don't like this thing. So, because I can't see the map properly, CJ, on my phone.
You are about 10 feet away from the... You are very close to the crocodile.
Oh, good.
I mean, not really.
Fabulous. Am I able...
Yeah, you can immolate it. We'll use the first one.
Yeah, I was trying to do immolation. I just was trying to see what...
Yeah. So it needs to make a dex save.
3, 4 it was.
No, yeah, you can use it. So
yes.
You can back up out of its...
I am very politely going to be like, oh, motherfucker, I don't want to be near you. And back up 30 feet. Thank you.
No problem. Things I do for my wife.
Yeah, for our audio listeners, I've got a 2.5-month-old sitting on my chest, semi-asleep.
Won't move you back 30 feet. You got 15 feet.
Yeah.
And then you will... And so it's going to take... It kind of sees you back up. It looks at you, sees you moving its hands, and kind of just moves itself to its side. So it's more of a armored plating there. And the flames kind of streak off of it a little bit. Then
my 8-6.
You dealt 30 damage to it on the first one, but...
Did it roll a 20?
It rolled a natural 19. Plus 2.
Okay.
Anything else? Go.
About listening bees.
Okay, that's fair.
I can't do it loudly, but damn it.
All right. So Crocalgator. It got hurt most by Jack, and so it's and
But most by Jack by all of the things it can currently reach. Because I guarantee you Elle's fireball was much more damaging to it.
Oh, just wait.
This time.
This time.
Yeah.
Well, you're supposed to roll a d20 to see if it
you
triggers.
have to roll over level 5, so roll it with me. I mean, I can roll it for you if you want.
Please roll it for me.
All right, I'm going to be nice for Rachel, because let it never be said that I'm not nice to my players, especially guest players. I'm going to let roll 20 roll it, so it's... Okay, yeah, you're fine. All right. So, yeah. It's smart enough to realize that it's easier to kill things in front of it than go after the thing that's running away from it. Even though it's not smart enough, but hey, alpha predator instincts kick in.
There's fresh meat in front of it. Got it.
I'm bigger. Clearly, I can eat these things.
Exactly. So it's going to go over to Jack, and first attack is going to be a claw attack. That's a natural 1, so that's going to miss. Second attack, it's going to try and take a bite out of him. That's going to miss as well. Frustrated that meat is fast and has lots of armor, he's going to try and squeeze.
I just imagine him grabbing the jaws.
Yeah.
Nope.
Gets his mouth away from you and spins around and tries to hit you with his tail.
Unleashing the Gamma strats.
That one might actually hit.
25 will actually hit.
All right, 33 bludgeoning damage.
Did you say 33 bludgeoning damage?
33 bludgeoning damage.
That's a strong-ass tail.
And
Also, I'm sorry?
Make a strength save for me.
Okay. As a reaction, I am going to... Where is it? I know I've got it. Gotta make sure I get the PowerPoint tool. Either way, I'm going to give myself resistance to... you said bludgeoning damage?
Correct.
To half that, so that would be 33...
16.
34,
16.
so 16, yeah. So take that 16 bludgeoning damage instead. 11 after my temporaries are knocked out. And you said strength save?
Yes, sir.
Dokie. Which I actually have now.
Yeah.
Oof.
You are knocked prone.
Okay.
Yeah, the tail is a lot stronger than you thought it was going to be, and knocks you up on your ass.
I mean, that makes sense for gators. I'm pretty sure, those things can break a leg if they want to whip you with their tail.
We'll call it that one. I think that's one that's pretty much been our universal prone, because it points down. Putting us to Zev.
Okay, first thing I'm going to do is cast Flame Strike.
Flame Strike!
Okay, casting at 5th level, and I'm going to basically target the 40-foot column of radiant fire on the creature.
All right.
And so it's a 10-foot wide. No, it's not hard to miss. He just has to make a dex save.
Okay.
Wait, why is it rolling that? It shouldn't be rolling. Oh, so D20 doesn't. So roll 20 does not know how to do math correctly. Okay, great job, roll 20.
Well, that's that. It had you roll a dex save.
Yeah.
No, the DC is fine, but the thing is, the spell's supposed to be 46 fire, 46 radiant, and it only did the fire.
Oh. So it failed because this thing, as you could probably tell, is shit on dex.
Yeah. So wow, I rolled.
What a shock!
Right. I rolled really bad on that first part of the fire.
Yeah.
So it's 8 fire and 12 radiant.
All right.
But it takes it all, so I guess that's better than nothing.
Exactly.
And then I will use my bonus action to cast Healing Word at 2nd level on Jack. So you heal 10, Jack.
Hooray, healing.
Yay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I see. Here it is now.
Move minor standard. Anything else?
I'm gonna just stay here for right now.
Honestly, I have no idea what clerics can do at higher levels, so...
Yeah, be prepared.
All right, Katrine, you are back up. Round 2, he says, for no particular reason whatsoever.
All right. I am going to...
Oh, wait, before you do your thing, at the top of the round, Katrine, as you were getting ready to bite into it, you do hear... I found it. Oh, and look, my pets are here.
Oh, good. More things to punch.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be glad to not hear that laugh again.
You and me both.
All right, now Katrine.
Great. Good. So, Katrine is going to use another one of her new toys.
Yay.
She is going to push a button on the mace that she had in her hand.
Get in the rod.
Yeah. And on one end, it still has its flanged head, and on the other, it looks like a battle axe. And she's going to swing it at this creature.
Flanged battle axe.
A battle axe. Which means special roll because I have not put it into Roll20. Surprise. So, hey, there we go. All right, okay, that's cool. I'm gonna say that's probably going to hit.
Yeah.
but let me get all of my adds. So 9, 10, 11. So that is a 27 to hit.
No, misses.
And
It's actually an armor class range, so if you go above it, you're overshooting and...
and my rock, what is its base damage, please?
I don't know. I gave it to you.
No, I know. I have it up. All right, cool.
Which button are you pressing?
The battle axe.
Okay, so button 2. So you get +3 attack and damage. Base damage is...
But what is its base damage? That would be helpful to know.
Well, becomes a battle axe, so I think that actually becomes that, which is a 1d8.
+3.
Yeah. Yeah, yours is unique where it can actually switch what weapon it is.
Yeah.
So it assumes the form of a battle axe.
Oh, cool. Cool. 5 damage.
Word.
And
Nothing in strength?
I was gonna say, did you add your strength modifier as well?
that would be helpful. Sorry.
All good. You've had a day. We understand.
Whew. So 5 plus E and my proficiency. Not on damage, that's right. So yeah, 3. So 8 damage total. Yep. That is it with that. And then
It's a mace if
my
you
dancing
use
sword.
it regularly, and an axe if you change it into that one.
Gotcha. Okay. Yep. Okay. So then the dancing sword will attack again.
All right. That'll hit.
That is a 19 to hit. Damage.
And roll 2d4 for me because you...
2d4.
Yep. You rolled 3s on both of those.
So, yep, that's all I am going to do this turn.
You're only attacking once? Can't you, attack 18 times as what level you are?
1,800 times.
I think it's 3? Might be 3.
Don't I only get 2?
Well, you
Oh,
also
no.
have action surge, don't you?
I can attack 3 times with this stupid.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
My brain is just not functioning. So I'm gonna roll this again. So
Yeah, just roll the 1d20 and start with that, and then about the...
Okay, plus 11. Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
Another third.
Natural
Oh, that's
20.
That's a nat
That is-
20, my friend.
Oh, yeah.
Critical hit.
Double
How you
all
like
of
that
your
shit?
dice rolls. All of your dice rolls.
all of my dice rolls
Don't
are
say anything.
Hey, Katrine, just you said you told me you rolled poorly.
generally I do.
So you're gonna roll 2d8, 2d4. 2d8, 2d4, and then you're gonna add your +5, I think it is. For
Yeah, your +5 strength and whatever magic bonus from your magic.
so
weapons.
2d4,
Plus 3.
2d8, 2d4 +8.
Yep.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna tell you guys right now, this guy has no resistances or vulnerabilities.
I gathered that.
He's just a meat tank.
He is just a giant lizard.
The
He's
time
the
that-
Snorlax.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh,
And +8. So 9 and 8 is 17.
yep.
So that's 17 damage. For my third attack, because I forgot I get that. D20 plus 27, also going to hit.
That definitely does hit.
And then we do
1d8, 1d4 +8.
Okay. Oh, good. So
So
7
7
and
plus 8, so 15.
15.
All right. I mean,
I gotta say, this is why I love Crusader's Mantle.
all right. That it?
Yes, that will be it.
Hell.
Alrighty, so CJ, you said that there were like clouds gathering, right?
They have since dispersed, but yes.
Oh.
They were
Dang it.
pulling in towards the explosion that ripped this place apart.
Okay. Well, I'm still going to do it anyway because it's cool and I feel like it. So Elle starts fiddling with her apparatus, and this is in normal spellcasting mode, by the way. This is not doing the crazy roll thing. Normal spellcasting focus mode. The gem on her hand starts to spark and crackle, and she points straight up, and clouds start to gather again. Very dark, ominous clouds that, what is it? That is the window that I need. No, that's not. That's my other character sheet. Clouds that are a 60-foot radius and 10 feet tall, to be exact.
Okay.
And she points at the croco creature and casts Call Lightning. So we're going to do level 3 at that. Ugh, that is a DC 19 save.
Just fails that.
Takes 15 lightning damage.
Zorge.
And then she's going to do her little blippy bloopy thing and get another Force Ballista shot at it.
All right.
25 to hit.
That does indeed hit.
Do both of them attack when you command them to do so, or do you have to command them each individually?
I only have the one out right now.
Oh, right, because shenanigans. Right.
Yeah, shenanigans. Also, I don't know if we're going to get a long rest between this and any other fight we have to do, and I'm trying to not waste a spell slot on summoning a third one.
Legit.
All right. He took the damage and got pushed back a little bit.
We're playing ping pong.
Yeah.
That was in character.
When the Force Ballista hits it, you can notice it's markedly bleeding at this.
Hey guys, finish it off quick.
Zatesh is going to look at it. Well, I suppose if I'm going to kill all of my people with this, I can kill you with it as well. And the horrifying flail thing off of they're going to pull out. And you notice, Katrine, you are very well versed with blood. And it's almost rusted with blood. And they are going to swing it at the Crocogators.
Gross.
And that is a 7.
You guys heard that right?
Yep.
Wasn't just me.
Nope.
That's not good.
Nope.
All right, that is going to hit. And it's going to. They are going to swing again at it. Great.
Go, Zatesh.
46, 2, 7, 8, 11. I hate feeling like this. Going to end their turn. Okay, we'll discuss more about that later, I suppose. Maybe.
2d4 radiant, CJ.
Oh yeah, right. I forgot my own.
He gets his own. He gets his own aura.
I know.
Well, 3d4 actually, since he crit.
Yes.
Yeah, I know our characters wouldn't know this for sure, but just for player comfort, what pronoun mode is Zatesh in right now?
They seem to be kind of shifting between all of them because when they did compel duel, they're doing the very soft-spoken they them, and definitely did the roar that you are used to when they are in he mode. And he just
mode.
Begin talking in the soft form again.
I just imagine it's a Common Rider Henshin change.
I think kind of, yeah. Which is my other left. Because again, warlocks. Oh, Jesus. All right, cool. Gonna hit. That's gonna miss. Nope. Hit.
So don't forget, you get a D6 from your hex and the D4s from the Crusader's mantle.
It's not melee, so it's not gonna get the.
Oh, okay.
I hit with 3d10 plus 3d. Is this my d8? No. So 4, 13, 18 plus 6. I think 23. Jack, you're up. Warlocks do one thing.
Pew 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 pew.
Is that what we all do? Yes.
Warlocks say the thing. Eldritch Blast.
Okay, so
Now that you are done eating dirt.
yeah, well, I mean that's easy enough to shake off because he's still close enough for me to hit, so I can just push myself up from prone.
Yeah.
And I think that only uses half your move.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and use the remaining 15 feet to get my ass over here.
All right. So.
And I am going to spend a few points to charge up Lethal Strike with the full 7 points that I am allotted to spend.
Okie dokie.
And that will only, at most, heal me 2, so that'll get me back up to full. And we gonna hammer. That's a 31 to hit.
Yeah, that misses.
God damn.
It misses.
So 12 bludgeoning, 2 lightning, 3 radiant, and 47 more bludgeoning for lethal strike.
All right.
As his claw glows with an awesome power.
So.
And its burning grip crushes the fucking croc.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reach
Endo?
You reach into it and you get your crab into it and you spin it a couple times. You can feel the flesh into it, so you just start ripping and pulling at it, and eventually it just kind of falls over dead. But you hear from behind you, Jack, well, I can do that too. And as you turn around, you see the Minotaur that you are very familiar with being Ukoi's cousin, taking Ukoi by the horns and ripping them in half.
Oh, well, now that's the last mistake you're ever going to make.
And you also notice tied to one of the pillars is the head of Trisana with nails through her eyes and in her mouth.
Ow.
No sign of her body.
So it's going to be like that, is it?
Howdy, boy. I'm going to show you the same comfort that I just showed my cousin.
Well, I mean, you ripped him in half, so I can't fix him, but,
He licks his lips as he looks at you. Anything else?
You're going to regret that. Do I have...
You also see standing next to a robed woman who quickly transforms into a man. There is Rickus, unconscious, up against a wall. Oh, those are the ones.
Who are going to kick you to the curb? Yeah, that's us. Be with you shortly. Take a number. And that's all the actions I've got for this turn, unfortunately. I've used... Well, actually...
Well, you only used half your movement to get up, didn't you? Oh, you also moved. Never mind.
I also moved around to the other side of the creature, mostly so I could make sure if there was anything going on back here.
Hey, look.
And now you know.
I do still have haste action.
Yes, you do.
Because that is still a thing.
Yes.
And what do I have from a distance?
If it's an attack.
That'll work. Let's... Well, that's not too great for him, actually. Does it have a... Okay, so it's half. All right. Okay, yeah, so that'll be fine. Redneck Cowboy's going to have to make a con save. I know he's probably going to pass, but...
Most likely.
But you never know.
That's true. 22.
That's definitely going to pass my 18 DC. However, he's still going to take half damage.
Wouldn't it have been ironic if you cast Blight on him?
That'd be pretty fantastic. No, but instead he's going to take half of 32 necrotic damage as all of the moisture is sucked out of his body.
So Blight.
Desiccate specifically, but...
Still close enough.
Some of the blood that you see on him from his cousin just gets siphoned off of him, and he kind of... Oh, boy.
Yeah, I picked up a few more tricks since the last time I kicked your ass.
It'll be delightful eating them. All right. Anything else?
Nope, that is literally everything I can do now.
Cool. Groovy. 4, 5, 6. He gets all up in your grill, and he smells just red.
I mean, that was probably this case before, but...
And he has a giant maul in his hand, and he upon your head. And 18.
Sorry, nope.
And he is then going to raise up a massive foot and try and kick you in the face with it. Hit.
24 is my current armor class, so also no.
All right. Mama Z!
So, because I can't see the map, we have an extra friend there, don't we?
Oh, yes. I mean, it's probably one of...
Friend?
No, it is not he friend. It is a giant minotaur.
Oh, I don't like Minotaur. Well, I guess I'm going to have to make some dinner. You know how I love cooking. And he doesn't happen to be close enough.
I mean, your spells are ridiculous range. And even if they're not, you can spend a sorcery point to
Oh, I know.
barely anything in the entire world.
Yeah, I could. I definitely don't want to disintegrate. However,
You're making him pray.
I don't know how the hell I did that.
I mean, that's also a thing that, should be done.
Yes.
I didn't hit.
Make your peace now.
Didn't hit anything.
Now, you definitely rolled a religion and a persuasion check.
Considering I'm down looking at Starburst or Sunburst.
Yay, roll 20 on mobile.
Starburst sounds like a delicious spell. I hope it's the pink one.
Starburst.
The orange one's good, too.
Hey, see, are they within 5 feet of each other?
No.
Oh.
Only one that's out right now is Minotaur dude.
So we no longer have our crocodile
Nope. Jack murdified him. Ripped out his spleen.
to play with. I'm going to back up a little bit further, just because I don't want to get Minotaur on my shoes. That would be disastrous.
To be fair, now you are... Nope. Wrong one.
Oh no, the range of this is 150 feet.
Oh, yeah, you're good.
I am just fine.
What was the measure button again? Q? Yes. You are 50 feet away from them.
I'm trying to.
Okay, I mean, it went through, so I was just making sure that's the one you had to press.
Yes.
Does make half damage, I believe Sunburst is?
Yes.
What level
Yeah.
spell is it?
7th, I believe.
All right, so you're going to need to make another DC or another D20 roll for me here in a second. And then we're going to roll your D20 for you. And you're now going to need to roll a D100 and wild roll this shit.
Oh, this can only end in horrible agony.
Go ahead and roll the first one.
Yep. So your first one is 31. So hold on. Let me get your wild magic search table here. We were supposed to have a much better setup than this, but I apologize, guys.
Isn't for a higher level wild magic sorcerer, aren't they supposed to have an ability to like pick and choose?
They can roll twice and take whichever.
Okay, just making sure.
So 34 puts you at... Oh, geez. Yeah. Well, this isn't that bad. For 31, you are transported to the astral plane until the end of your next turn, after which time you return to the space you previously occupied or the nearest unoccupied space. So, and then we're going to roll that again because that's not
It
great.
blinks.
It's not that terrible. That's actually the most tame.
73 is your next one, which presents you with the option of a random creature within 60 feet of you becomes poisoned for 1d4 hours. Now, it's a creature that's including your friends.
Yeah.
You are more likely to hit one of your friends since there is one.
Why, ladies? I'm going to go take a picture of something prettier than this thing.
And she disappears until the beginning or until the end of her next.
The funny thing is she probably doesn't even have any time to say anything. She casts the spell, the sunburst happens, and she pops out of existence.
Yeah, while everybody's looking at the pretty sunburst, she just, when you look back at her, nothing.
Yep.
You're a colossal failure. What are you talking about? Like this.
You're picking up a little soft there since you're away from your mic, CJ.
Yeah, sorry. You're a colossal failure, the black and blue man says to the big old beefy boy. And he is going to... Hey, Jack.
Hey, CJ.
Make me a wisdom saving throw, please. And speaking of colossal failures, I suppose the doctor's, Diet Cola version of what he's been working on. I suppose he's still good for one thing, but it's not going to be much.
That's going to be a nice, fantastic 11.
It's vicious mockery, so you're going to take 44 damage, and you're going to have disadvantage on your next attack roll.
4d4, you said?
Yes. So 2, 3, 5, 6. Psychic damage.
That was 4, 3, 5, 6?
No, 6.
6 total?
Yes.
Okay, so I should take 1.
Yeah, you have disadvantage on your next attack roll.
Duly noted.
And is...
They keep using that word. I don't think it means what they think it means.
I've given myself harder shit than that.
Call me a failure, will ya? And he's going to bring down the maul on your head, Jack. Hey, Jack.
Hey, CJ.
Take a lot of damage, and I'm sorry.
I'm assuming that was a critical hit?
It was.
Now,
28 times 2.
That's going to be 56. Okay, that's quite a bit of damage. Quick question.
Yes.
Outside of an ability that would specifically negate such a thing, there is no possibility of steroiding an armor class outside of a crit range, right?
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
I just wanted to make sure.
And that's fair. You could have, if you have Bane, you could have Grave Cleric has an ability that just says, nope, you don't have a crit anymore. But yeah, you can't out AC a crit. And you are knocked prone.
You're muted, Carrie.
My Mizium armor lets me ignore crits too.
Oh. Maybe it's an option. Is that something that you're doing, Carrie?
Well, it's only hers.
Oh.
Yeah, no, it's any critical hit against me becomes a normal hit.
Gotcha. Okay. I was just making sure.
Yeah, he was asking about things that get rid of crits, and so I was just saying, hey.
Well, I just wasn't sure if it was like a situation where there was even a snowball's chance in hell if I got my armor class high enough the crit would miss.
No.
But if that's the case, I'm not going to worry about steroiding the armor class. Instead, I'm going to use this ability for the first time and activate Surge of Health. As a reaction, when I take damage, I can half that damage but end my psychic focus.
All right. So you take the normal 20-something damage.
28 damage.
29 damage.
So
28 damage. My bad.
Do that. And there's a sort of... When he goes to do that and tries to block the attack and just kind of gets crushed underneath them all, there's a bright burst of vibrant green energy from his usual power conduit lines and seems to stop him from winding up in a crater shaped like himself on the ground and just on the ground.
Fair enough.
So that was knocked prone, you said?
Yes.
Oh, you actually edited it in already. Okay. So, Zev, we go.
All right. Cool. Zev, you're up.
Okay. Well, let's see. Hold on. Distance-wise. Okay. So, this is not going well. So, I'm going to here. And, how bloody does he look?
Oh, big dude? Nah, barely.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know. I'm going to cast Banishment.
Like, he's only been hit the once.
Okay, that's perfectly fine.
Yeah, he got dried out a little, but that's it.
Yeah, and then Mama Z zorched him a little bit, but...
Okay, I'm going to cast Banishment then.
Okay.
He needs to make a Charisma saving throw.
Oh, he's great at those, let me tell you. Cool. All right, Charisma saving throw. He's going to fail, but he's going to succeed.
Legendary Resistance?
Oh, yeah.
I figured.
So
that's fine.
You feel the as you summon up your energy to kind of drag him away from this plane, you feel it take grip. He grabs the chains that grab him though and just rip them to the ground and stares at you. Well, that wasn't very neighborly, boy.
Yeah, well, let's put it this way. I'm not really the best roommate or neighbor. We're probably also going to cast... Yeah, we're probably going to cast a spiritual. So if you want to put a weapon, Nick. It's fine. It's fine. Hold on. Let me just get there. There we go. Oh, I did click it twice. Whoops. So whichever one you want to use, CJ.
Yeah, use the first one.
All right, so that was a 30? Holy cow. Wow, I rolled high. All right, so we're just going to do damage here because it's only second level, so that is...
You rolled a 19 on that, so...
well, it's just an attack roll for the spiritual weapon, so... 6. So he takes 10 force damage.
10 force damage. You guys didn't see me measure anything, just so you know.
Yeah, nothing at all.
Nope. Not one bit. He bites into him and he looks grumpy at it.
Yep. He's not happy.
All right. That all?
Yeah, that'll be it. I already did everything I can. So, yep.
Katrine.
Right. So I'm filling in for Katrine.
The bad night to be sick.
Yeah.
It's a bad night. All right. So what we're going to end up is we're going to spend our... Is the dancing sword still around or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure.
It has 2 more swings left in it.
Okay. So we're going to... Katrine's going to use all 3... Make 3 attack actions. So I'm just going to roll here really quick.
I'm going to guess she's getting up in melee with him.
Yeah. So first one's an 18.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. I'm just going to roll all the attacks so I know what I'm working with. 21 hits, I'm assuming. And I doubt a 15 is going to hit.
15 hits.
Oh, wow, that's impressive. So it's still the battle axe form.
Big dude. It's real hard to miss this guy.
Okay. So we're just going to save some time. So we're just going to do 3d8 plus 3d4 because we're still in the Crusader's Mantle, plus the 24. Yeah, because it's 3 times 8. Yes. So 54 total damage.
Nice.
And
she slices, she dices, she chops and purees.
Yep, that's gonna be fun. And I think we'll use the dancing sword one more time. So we'll have it zoop up and make another swing. And I believe it's stats for dancing blade. Sorry. Sorry. Attack using your. It uses my modifiers. Wow, that's nice. Okay, so it's a 1d. So it's a +8. Okay. I just need to know. Oh, natural 20 on the dancing sword.
Nice.
All right.
Also, she's going to be real pissed that you've been rolling better than she has.
I mean, technically...
Not this session, but...
I was going to say, he's been rolling the same as she has.
Yeah. Okay. So it's a D8, right, for the sword?
I believe so, yeah. 2d8,
Okay.
2d4,
Yep.
plus 8.
Plus 8. Oh, boy. 19 more damage.
All right.
Oh, those D8s, though.
For the
I
record,
love how the D4s did more damage than the D8s.
The D8s rolled minimum damage, and the D4s rolled maximum damage.
It's got to get somewhere.
all right. Is that it for Katrine?
Yeah, that's going to be it for Katrine.
He's going to get really pissed off at her and swing his maul down on her head.
Okay.
Does he have some kind of, reaction attack thing?
Legendary actions.
Yep.
He's that
Yeah.
kind of thing. Okay.
That's
Yeah.
a 27 to hit,
To hit Katrine, yep, that hits.
28 bludgeoning damage, and I need her to make a strength check.
Okay.
Please do better than me.
A strength saving throw, you mean?
Yes. Sorry.
Uh,
Well, you got crit, so he's just like, nope, I'm just going to knock you into the ground.
15? Probably not going to save. Not
Nope.
prone?
Yep.
Yep.
Knocks her into a hole, too.
Okay.
And he just looks extremely angry as he is.
Rightfully so.
Elle, you are up. Yeah, these are, hey, remember how I said this was a finale?
Boss rush.
Yep.
Finale.
Well, I mean, I guess the good thing about my friends getting knocked into the ground is that they're more insulated and more protected. And you're taller than them anyway, so it's not really an issue, is it? And she's going to hold up her hand, which is still crackling because she's still concentrating on the lightning and is going to use her action to Zorch our asshole cousin friend.
All right.
I just picture the bolt of lightning streaking down and then forking so that it hits both of the horns.
That would be awesome. I love it.
Oh,
It
well,
works.
It works. Your tallest points.
So that's a DC 19 dex save.
No.
He takes 19 damage.
Actually, he'll still be like, yeah, he'll realize he can't get out because there's no way he can dodge lightning. He will just look up and stomp his foot into the ground and let the lightning hit him.
Points for style, I guess. Zap! And she's gonna...
Grounded himself.
6 damage. No? 8 damage. 9 damage.
9.
I can math.
Oh, did he...
He legendary resistance, so he only took half. Because he cheated.
Yeah, he cheated and said, I failed, but I succeeded.
Now Force Ballista is going to miss, apparently.
Miss, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He has an AC of 14.
Hey, if it makes you... I mean, to be fair, Katrine just unloaded a buttload of damage. So.
Yeah. So the Force Ballista hits him, but he's already stuck his foot into the ground to take the lightning, so I just...
Well, if that's the case, it would still do the damage, so we should probably just say it misses.
Nah, that's fair. You just can't get the targeting right on it. The lightning kind of got in its targeting trajectory. All right. Zatasha's turn. They are going to... Well, you're the reason why I started this mess. 5. It's time for you to just return to the hole that you came from. The problem that I have with these guys is everything is concentration with these guys.
All the best spells are.
Concentration stuff is great but terrible.
Actually, no, they're just going to take the bloodied, rusted hell thing that they're swinging around right now, just drag it into their leg. It's going to crit. Critting on 19s and 20s. All you have to do is curse yourself. It gives you a hint, kids. Just curse yourself and you'll be fine. 2, 3, 7, and then they're going to strike again. And that's going to hit. Just 1. Y'all are starting to piss me off. And he's going to take a maul down to Zatesh now. Cool. So yeah, he's going to bring the hammer down, or the maul down. Make a strength saving throw. Succeed, barely. And now dude is going to have to make a wisdom saving throw. So Jack and Katrine notice, since they are close enough to them, that when the hammer hits them, they bring up their horrifying mace-looking thing, and the hammer smashes down into it, digging Zatesh into the ground a little bit. And as the energy flows into them, this black and red energy surrounds them and feeds back into his arm, into the Minotaur's arm. Ow! Son of a bitch! Gonna have to try harder next time. Let me do something. You guys are... I can see why Zeb has such a hard time keeping you guys alive. The world, though. And everything stops for a moment. And D4. Use time stop and get 4 extra turns.
Oh, time stop.
So turn to first, walking up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So everybody in 60 feet of him gains 4, 7 plus 5, 12, 14, 21 hit points for days. He is what? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, dude, make a wisdom saving throw for me. He's going to fail. He's going to take 1d12 damage with Toll the Dead. Takes 4 damage. And then he's going to Eldritch Blast 8 times.
Someone's angry.
Well, You put his friends into a hole. He's just going to just sit there and blast the shit out of you.
No need to worry about cover.
Yep, exactly.
Right?
Miss. So 3. Hit. Crit. So that is, he hit 7 of the 8 times, 2 of which were crits. So that is, I'm not going to roll all these freaking dice. Roll
Just use the dice roll.
D10 plus, right? Yeah, because it's 1D10 per, and he hit 7 times, 8, 9 times. Tell me if I'm mathing wrong at any point, please. Plus 96. Charisma mod. 6 times
9 or 8?
9 or 8 what?
Was it 8 attacks you said that hit?
Yeah,
Or-
8.
8, but one of them crit.
Yeah, 2 of them crit.
Oh, so yeah. Okay, so yeah, then it would be, yeah. So the static modifier should just be the 8 attacks, so it's charisma times
So 6 times
8.
8, which is
48.
48. Okay, here we go.
Nice!
Even with a low row, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah. So, you guys all blink, and dude explodes in gore.
Remind me never to get into a shooting range competition.
Probably a good idea.
Spins his gun around. My grandma taught me good. He looks over where Mama Z would be and looks a little sad.
I mean, a friendly competition like with shooting targets would be pretty fun.
You mean all the targets are destroyed in an instant and I just stand there looking
You're Boros. You've got infinite shooting targets.
It comes with a budget.
He's got money.
That's right. He does. Never mind.
That was exhilarating. I haven't done that one before. Ow. Very tiring.
I'd imagine so.
That was a trick from my grandma. Whew. And of course, she's not here to see me use it. Story of my life. His wings are really going to be showing, though. Only the guy in the back is alive, and he's looking not pleased.
Get him.
Told you were a waste of flesh.
And so are you. We are going to spend 15 feet of movement to get up from prone.
Okey-dokey.
We are going to go 5, 10, and then on the 5th square of movement, as part of moving, we are going to activate Mighty Leap
Boing.
for 3 points, for a total of 60 feet of jumping straight forward, which he was 50 feet away, so I think that'll technically overshoot. Hi, how's it going?
Hello.
Gonna punch you now.
I'd be surprised if you didn't.
And this is the one that's got disadvantage on it, correct?
Yes.
So, 26 with disadvantage.
Yeah. Okay. Nope. Never mind. Yep. That hits.
Okay, so we are going to Crab Hammer the first. It's
12.
going to be 12 bludgeoning and 2 lightning.
Yep. Yeah, you don't get the holy weapon anymore, but...
And then we are going to Crab Hammer the second with the haste action.
All right.
Doop. It's going to be a 21 to hit. That is will hit.
Yes.
Okay, sorry, you were away from the mic again, so it was real soft.
My bad.
That's going to be another 12 bludgeoning and 2 lightning damage. And as a reaction to hitting with a melee attack, I am going to use knockback.
Okay.
And I will spend... What do we got here? Yeah. Gonna need 5 points for that one. And he is going to be knocked 50 feet straight back into my friends there.
All right.
Your friends appreciate it.
Special delivery.
What? Oh, that's because I'm on measurement. That's
Whoa,
fine.
jeez.
Yeah, that thing.
Trevor looks freaked out as this guy just suddenly shows up in front of him.
And I'll recover 5 hit points for spending some power points. And
Bad.
myself 5 power points.
Thanks, Carrie. Appreciate it.
Actually, I needed that in case I need to cast Firestorm.
Hey, I'm glad that my stupid ruler art on the map helped you.
So he's
Thanks for confirming how much of a size I would have to commit to.
Is that you, Josh?
Is there anything else I can see from this vantage point?
There is
Particularly an asshole doctor.
There's a stone wall behind you.
Man, he threaded the needle on that.
Yeah, he did.
Is that stairs that's right behind that?
That doesn't exist.
Okay.
There's a stone wall behind me.
Okay. Just making sure.
No, that's a fair question. Most of the time it has been what is on the map is actually there. In this case, this is the best that I could find for what I wanted.
Okay.
So no.
Do I have enough action economy left to make a quick perception check, or
No, that would that would be a actual action.
okay? So move 2 actions. Yeah. Okay, we're good.
All right, he's going to when he lands finally after he's going to lash out, and these hellish nightmare things lash out of him, and everybody around him. So Katrine, Zatesh, and Trevor are going to make dex saves. You put me exactly where I wanted to be. Trevor is going to fail. So Katrine, dex save.
Oh, natural 20.
There you go.
God damn.
Nice. Oh, hey, Big Sam.
I'm sure I'm going to still take damage. I'm sure Katrine's still going to take damage. It's fine.
Ghost tendrils are going to slap out all of them, and black, horrible things are going to touch Trevor, and 18 damage to him, and 9 damage to Katrine. And
Okay.
Malawi, is that you?
I got that reference.
No. Thanks, Jack. I appreciate it.
In my defense, did not know he was going to do that.
Mama Z pops back into existence at the end. Boop. That was a trip. What I miss? Thanks, Grandma. Pull out a long sword or short sword from his hip, and he's going to pull it down to Katrine since she's on the couple of long or short sword attacks against her since they have advantage.
Is he prone or is he not prone? As the other.
No, I think knockback just knocks him back unless he hits something, right?
I just want to make sure.
Correct. It only sends them flying, and they take damage if they collide with something before the end of the movement.
Okay,
So question, did he hit Trevor?
No, he literally he was right in front of Trevor.
Just making sure.
That would have been hilarious.
Basically, it's like one of those fighting anime scenes where somebody punches so hard they go like sliding back.
Right. I just wanted to make sure if it also knocked them prone or not. So
No, I have other powers that do that, but that is not one of them.
Okay, just asking.
All right, so
Continue.
she is going to take 10 piercing damage and 20 psychic damage.
Okay.
One's College
And
of Whispers.
he is going to then teleport away. He is going to teleport.
Oh wait, if he's teleporting away, then I have Katrine has Mage Slayer and can make a melee attack as a reaction if they're casting a spell.
And she's prone, so she has disadvantage.
And let me see. Let me just for a second because it's been a hot minute since I read. Because I'm not playing him. I'm not. So give me a second. Sorry.
No, he's fine. You're fine. Yeah, the first two were just slashing the hell out of him.
Right.
Would Zatesh get a chance to hit him as well for casting a spell in melee?
That's a 23 to hit. So let me just confirm what Mage Slayer else does.
Roll it again because you have disadvantage.
She's still prone, so.
Oh, that's right. She's still prone. So, it's a 16.
That'll miss.
Okay.
She reaches out and tries to slash at her, but the battle axe, and it rakes off of his actually armored leg. Impressive. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Hello, little one. It's time you and I have a chat.
Oh, boy.
Let's not.
We will end that turn. The DM says, hinting broadly.
Okay.
Zeph, you're up.
Uh-oh. Let's see here. So, she's there. Okay. Since L has a turn, my spiritual weapon is never gonna get there that far. But if you don't mind moving my spiritual weapon, like yonder, about here.
Hold on, I'm on a different screen. 1 second. Where am I moving it?
As far towards me as it can move, right?
I think, yeah, it's like 20 feet. So it's like right around here.
Boop.
Thank you.
Your lizard full weapon.
Yes, my lizard full weapon. So it's a bonus action there. I think my main action at that point is going to be, let's go with, I think we're going to go with, let's try another banishment spell for the giggles.
That's fair.
Go ahead and roll that charisma saving throw. I'm going to make it waste those legendary resistances.
Yep, it absolutely is going to use its legendary resistance because that was a...
Oh, yeah. Yep. Gonna make it waste it. Gonna make him waste it.
Yep. Again, you feel the chains lash up to him, and he looks as the chains start to grab him. Oh.
Starts to fade out from existence, and wait a minute, I don't have to do this.
Exactly. Looks almost at peace as he's getting drawn into the ground, and wait, I have a job to do. And just like raises his arms up, and the chains just fall through his arms.
Yep. And I'm just gonna move myself so that next time around I'm in 30 feet to.
And he is going to put a hand on L's head. We're going to have a discussion. Make a wisdom saving throw for me, L.
Why is it always wisdom?
Because mental stuff usually is.
Modified 20.
I got you.
I just love that it was the exact same roll both ways.
Yeah.
Do I get a bonus for symmetry?
I find it funny, though, because it was that or I was going to cast Beacon of Hope next and then worry about healing. And I'm thinking to myself, like, if you had advantage on the wisdom check, it would have been the same anyways.
So, L.
Yes.
You're charmed.
Really?
Yes. In your memory, each of these people tossed you aside because they felt you were too short, too weak, too stupid to deal with them, to be dealt with by them. Z, in particular, you trusted him. You gave him everything. You tried so desperately. But in the end, man, goblins are just the worst.
I mean, they are.
Katrine.
Great.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
Oh, yeah,
Katrine.
wait. I'm going to say this because, for no particular reason, round 4, Jack, you hear moving coming from behind you.
That's good.
Statistic with the fun. So close now.
Okay. So Katrine, the distance to this guy is 50 feet. So what Katrine's going to do is use her movement and then cast Misty Step to get right next to him.
Yep.
And let's see now. I guess the better choice is just going to be wailing. So we're just going to roll a bunch of times.
That is what fighters do. By the way, DC on that was 21. I'm sorry.
Okay.
25 will hit.
Yep. I thought I could be clever and see if roll 20 would let me do that, but no. Okay, fine. Does a 18 hit?
Yes.
Does a 20? Okay, because 22 will hit,
Yes.
obviously.
Yep.
So all three of those attacks will hit. So we'll just go ahead and save ourselves some grief. I am not in the thingama, so okay.
Not in the thingama.
32 damage.
All right.
Is that charm effect like concentration or no?
I believe so. 1 second.
Okay. If it is, it has disadvantage on concentration checks because of
Operation.
All right.
But this guy is ridiculous and doesn't care about your disadvantage.
I just figure I'd let you know.
Hey, as long as he's burning up those legendary actions.
Yep.
No, that one is just he can't be, as long as he is conscious, he can't have disadvantage on anything. Concentration
Ouch.
checks is what? Again?
Constitution.
Constitution.
Constitution saving throws.
All right. What the hell is this? Probably not great. Nope, not great. Actually, that's not bad. That's 15.
Oh, he just made it. Alrighty.
Does Mage Slayer not increase the DC or anything like that?
Nope, it just gives him disadvantage.
Fair enough.
This guy is ridiculous. As the leader of the Demir Guild, he doesn't care about many subtle things. Hey, El, some bitch just tried to hit your best friend.
Am I really that brainwashed just under charm?
Complete modified memory.
In the modified memory, are we still Guild Watch together?
No.
Or Gate Watch? I don't wanna.
Modify memory at higher levels is
Okay, because you said charmed, so I'm looking at charm person.
well, that's it. The effect is charmed.
Yeah, you get the condition charmed.
Yeah.
But he's basically like, I don't get a resist. There's nothing I can do. I basically have to attack my friend.
At this point, yes.
Okay. So Elle, while she's charmed, has like that whole anime dead-eyed look going on where, everything gets super shaded softly and doesn't have any like eye sparkle or anything. Like something is clearly wrong with her. As she... Yep, Call Lightning is still in range, so as long as she's concentrating on it, that's the...
Yeah, the only thing that can break this at this level is a remove curse or the concentration dropping.
Greater restoration as well.
Yeah.
Well, the good news is if she fails the save, it's only 8 damage.
Yeah, wrong dice damage. Sorry. Hold on. I'm used to attacking, sorry.
I mean, just add her save instead of the plus 11.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's 17 plus whatever her save is.
Plus
Plus
2, so
two.
19.
That passes.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it takes
Yeah, so 4 damage. And then
Okay.
turret
Yep.
is a 13 to hit.
Nope.
So somewhere in Elle's subconscious, she is attempting to fight it, but for gameplay purposes, it doesn't do much, except to make her slightly miss.
And then Z sees it as like, ow, what are you doing?
That traitor's trying to talk to you.
What does it look like I'm doing?
You're attacking the wrong person!
Oh, this is hard at 1 a.m.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to figure out, like, I've never even had to figure out what Nega L would be like.
Welcome to higher levels.
Yep.
Because I need, like, information, like, what did Katrine do other than attack the guy I'm supposed to be defending?
I mean, for the most part, Katrine has been the least of the issues, though her superiority complex over you just is. You got miffed at Trevor in real life just for saying, hey, you're too short to hold a gun that's broken and not made for small people.
Ugh.
She actively told you were...
Nothing personal, just work.
And then Katrine's going to go, we had brunch together.
Katrine would be able to see the weird fucking eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So she might be able to tell Z, like, hey, something is up here.
Yeah, she's like, something ain't right. So we got Zatesh up.
Hey. So the feeling of righteous fury from everybody within 30 feet of them is going to change to a aura of just peace over everybody. And aura of purity takes place, allowing Elle to take a saving throw against Charmed with advantage.
Yay, is that will still?
Yes.
Wisdom?
Yeah.
Wisdom.
Oh.
13.
Nope. You feel the peace, and you think Zatesh hasn't wronged you too much. You don't know too much about them, though.
Why can't anything use my int save? My int save is bonkers.
It's not really, I mean, I understand, but it's not really a thing, though. Like, int saves are very, very rare. Like, most things that affect your mind are wisdom saves.
Charisma.
Yeah. And I don't really have anything else to do.
Not that it matters much now, but for the record, Carrie, you have advantage on charm effect savings throws, just in general, because you're half elf.
Yeah, but I rolled 20 both times.
Yeah.
It didn't help.
All right. Hex died, but I can cast Hex again on Dude. So he's going to throw up Hex on Dude. Elle, I'm sorry, but I can't have you doing this. He's going to fire an Eldritch Blast at Elle's foot. And then
That's still
3
gonna-
at Dude. Yeah, he knows. But he also knows mind control, and his
That's not
damage-
going to help.
Yeah, well, if he hits you, it will. At the time, it would have been, but we've now been a while. You were still confused from coming off the astral plane. Shot the first at L. L is a... I'm fairly sure that's going to hit. Yeah, it's going to hit. A 21.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it's only the smaller one, so it's a D when I roll a natural 1. So you take 7 damage.
Ow!
Roll another wisdom saving throw. I remember it's a spell that I'm not fully familiar with. If it takes any damage or is targeted by another spell, the spell ends. So that asshole of that guy who really ow! Trevor just shot you.
Trevor!
Sorry, needed to. Duck.
Ducks. Also, Katrine, I'm sorry.
Hit. 3d10 plus 3d6. 24, 25, nope, 28, 30.
Okay.
Such a problem, you... All right, Jack.
Scream particularly loud if you guys have problems. And I'm going to move around and see if there's not any way to get around this stone wall.
Give me a perception check.
11.
Wall looks pretty solid. I mean, it's a wall, though, and walls typically have a weakness of being punched.
Yeah. I mean, hell.
You can't find a weak point in it, is basically it.
It's gotten me this far in life.
That's fair.
It's pretty valid.
Why change now? Certain things, yes. Punching walls, that's a pastime.
We are going to... Yeah, I'm going to charge this one up a little bit with, what's it? Lethal Strike.
Lethal strike the wall.
I really want to make sure we break through it because it is a stone wall.
Yeah, that's fair.
We'll give it 3 points. And give it the hammer.
All right, you hit the wall.
So it's going to take 10 bludgeoning, 12 lightning, and an additional 17
That'll
bludgeoning.
do it. So the first time you punch into it, you feel your lightning course into it. And, reach back again, and the wall crumbles down around you. There's definitely Victor Yell holding a crown above his head that is attaching itself to his brain. Oh, you've made it. Good. You can help me. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Fuck. Not that I should really be doing this, especially right now, but just the hit point totals.
Just who I wanted.
Hey, Dad, fuck off. Nope.
Nope. You feel energy coursing into him from you as he looks at you with this crown. The lights ignite above it. There were four lights connecting the crown to him. Now there are 6.
I'm going to take that haste action now. And I'm going to punch him.
All right. That's fair.
That's a 28 with the old crab hammer.
That'll hit. Again.
Bonus for symmetry.
That's going to be 8 bludgeoning, 2 lightning, and I'm going to start a grapple.
So opposing strength saves.
Opposing athletics or acrobatics.
So
Nat 20, bitches.
oh yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm just going to roll see if he
Nice.
rolls a nat 22. Nope. You grab onto him, and it doesn't feel like you should be here. Part of you feels like you are being sucked into that crown.
You're going to drop that thing now, or I'm going to pop your head like a fucking
Roll
zit.
another wisdom save for me. It's almost like I built this knowing what Josh would do with this.
Well, I mean, he's primarily a more castery type, so, you know.
Yeah, give me another wisdom save as the energy starts to feel
Even worse than the first one.
8. Grapple's still there. He's still squishing. But you feel being close to this crown is very, very, very bad. And I'll blow this up so people can see it.
That crown.
Yeah, Jackie knows. That's the crown of Bolus. All right, Mama Z's up. You are 80 feet away from him, by the way. All right, you can go away now, Arrow. You can go away now, Arrow. Nope, Arrow's not leaving.
The lingering arrow.
Oh, wait, I forgot to. We're echoing.
Oh. So under normal circumstances, be a whole lot more with it. But I shot disoriented a little bit. A little bit. Didn't like how that starburst worked the first time. Oh, that ugly thing is now that ugly thing?
Yeah, Grandma, I did the thing. Trevor looks back at you and says,
Which thing did you do?
I did the cool time stop thing that you taught me.
Is that why I feel messy?
I mean, you disappeared and then reappeared 40-something seconds into the future or something. You can imagine it would be weird. I exploded the guy, though.
I want to try to explode this one. Does that sound like something Mama Z should do? I'm not exploding it.
Show him the world, Mama Z.
Again.
You just start bursting?
Yeah.
All right, con save. That's a fail. So it takes 53 damage. Utterly fair. Roll.
Wild magic surge.
You're fine. 15. Anything else? Sunburst isn't a single target spell, is it? No. This is because you could twin spell it and do it twice.
Oh, if I'm just casting on a single creature, does that count?
Nope. The spell has to say one creature. Yeah, twin spell is very, very good, but it is very, very limited.
on my thing.
Yeah, I know. Anything else?
Check.
Oh, you can't Sunburst again. Oh, you can cast it at level 9 if you chose to. But you lose your world spell.
Oh, I don't want to do that then.
Because you only have one level 8 spell.
That's why I was trying to get to my spells. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. So you've used 1 Disintegrate and 1 Sunburst. Give him back his 53 hit points. All right, Dex save. That's even worse. That's even worse. That one you can win if you want to cast it again.
Or should I do the first one?
21 damage. Nope. So,
Half damage?
nope, he takes the entire thing. Yeah, he's going to take half damage. He's going to legendary resist that one.
Yay.
He lets the first one go through, but realizes he's in too much of a pickle to continue to let that go through.
Oh, shit, this old one's got powers.
He's then going to try and stab at L before, in response, stab at L with his sword. L does a modified 20 hit you?
Yes, just barely.
All right.
Wait,
that is...
does Katrine have protection as a fighting style? I'm trying to find it right now. Oh, no, never mind. No, she doesn't. Never mind.
Don't your turrets give you some kind of bonus?
Oh yeah, I get I want to say I get cover from it. For position, I get half cover within 10. I and my allies get half cover within 10 feet of a turret.
I think that increases your AC by 2?
In which case, it would miss.
Have plus 2 to AC and Dex.
So it misses.
All right. Cool.
I was useful.
Thank you for that.
He's going to teleport away.
I try to be useful.
So Katrine gets a swipe at him as he waves his hands and tries to teleport away.
Yep.
Maid Slayer. And she's not prone this time.
That's
It's
20.
a crit!
Oh my fucking god.
She is going to hate you forever.
Yeah. Oh, I'm also in the zone, so yeah. But it's Aura Purity now. Never mind. I don't get the benefits of it.
He was trying to help. They were trying to help Al.
Darn it. Oh, well. Let me see here. Okay.
Do I get a melee attack if they're teleporting away?
No.
She gets it because of Mage Slayer.
Yep.
That's what I thought. I was just making sure.
Only reason that matters.
I
hit.
Does she have Sentinel?
No, she does not.
Seriously?
She gets in the level 20 version, I believe.
Oh, fuck. I should have been using... Okay, never mind.
Because I'm going to say, she has Sentinel. He's stuck there.
I wish, but I don't see it on the sheet.
And I don't... Well, hold on a second. I don't think she sent me her stuff easily. So I'm going to assume she put it on the sheet. Yeah, I do not have her stuff easily accessible. That's weird. I could have sworn she would have had Sentinel, but hey, whatever.
No, I think it's on her level
20.
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 7. He's gonna move there.
Oh, trust me, I kind of wish it was on this version right now.
And he is going to... You tiny, tiny, useless child. You can't even kill your friends, right? What makes you think that you can do anything against me? Wisdom saving throw. L.
Fucking wisdom again.
Yep.
You have advantage now, so never mind.
Nope.
But this is just vicious mockery, right?
Yeah. 3, 4, 6, 7. So 7 damage, and you have disadvantage on your next attack roll.
That's slightly more obnoxious.
And that is him. Zev.
Yar. So he teleported.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have line of sight. Nope.
No, that structure there is there.
Yep. Well, if I go here, oops.
You would have line of sight there, yes.
All right, we're just gonna keep making him burn those legendary resistances.
By the way, do any of us know what's going on up here with Yell?
No,
Nope.
you do not.
Nope, and that is
Jeff
why
did
I'm
not
playing
say
it
a
this way.
single thing to anybody.
Nope.
That
and
I'm just making sure before I accidentally metagamed.
Yep, that's why I haven't tried to go there, because I would have gone there if I could.
Yeah,
But
last
I'm
you
not.
heard is yell if you need me, and then
We're going to cast another banishment on him.
all right.
Make him spend that legendary resistance if possible.
Yep. Another legendary resistance gone. The chains reach up and phase right through him. It's,
How many fucking things does he have?
he just burned his last one.
I'm making sure.
Generally, with stuff like that, it's like 3.
Yep.
Yeah.
Legendary
Nicobolus has, like,
monsters
a
are
ton.
very strong. They are limited if you keep beating them with the same.
He's Nicobolus, I mean.
Yeah, he's not.
If it was-
He's not Nicobolus.
No, Nicobolus has...
No, I mean, he said Nicobolus has like a ton.
Oh yeah, no,
But yeah,
Nicobolus.
again, he's Nicobolus.
Yeah,
Right. Let's see.
yeah, it's
Okay, so
yeah.
that was done. And I guess for the meantime, if you could kindly move my spiritual weapon like there,
Like where?
right here. Thank you.
No worries. L, you are up.
Is Katrine not up?
Oh yeah.
She
So-
just got moved.
The for no particular reason whatsoever, 9.
Okay. So if you could move Katrine right up front.
By the way, CJ, when you get a second after you move Katrine, can you make the Croco thing visible again on the map real quick?
No, because I deleted it.
Oh, where was it?
Right around here.
There.
Okay.
Yeah, right there. Yep, right around in there.
Okay, cool. I just needed to measure where my thing is, like where my cloud is.
Ah,
Okay,
Mhm.
cool.
yeah, it was Gigantimus, so it's in there.
That's right. All right, we're going to
It's
do
the
some...
spaghetti model.
Yes.
Yes. All right, we're going to do some attack rolls. 16,
And we'll miss.
natural 20,
For fuck's sake.
27.
Those two will hit.
Yeah, I figured. All right, so that's 3D. That's still 3D8.
Yeah.
No
Just
bonus from
negated
the
your one
aura.
miss.
Yeah, no aura damage buff, so that's fine. So that's 22 for the 2 hits. Oh no, I'm sorry, not 22. Ugh. That should have been 16 for the 2 hits. Sorry. Trying to do math. 32 points of damage.
32 points of damage. He looks near death.
Awesome. Oh, also, since I hit it with a crit, I get Greater Weapon Master. So for a bonus action, another attack
There you
at a
go.
-5. So let's just see what happens. 22 hits.
Yes.
Okay, that's a lot of extra damage coming your way because I get an extra +10 to damage.
Cool.
Oh my god.
So that is 11. That's 10 plus. That's
You missed that on last turn. Like,
20 points of damage on a low roll of a 1.
you split him in twain.
Excellent.
Katrine split him in twain. There we
Judge,
go.
jury, and executioner.
For real.
I find it poetic that the Azorius character kills off the Demir character.
Yes.
Oh, it's beautiful.
you can't script this stuff.
All right. Elle, you're up now.
Okay, so everything else is dead. Last I knew of Jack, he was somewhere vaguely over here, right?
Yeah. You saw him run
Jack?
up through that.
You all right over there?
He's got some kind of weird ass crown.
Coming! Slowly. Is that...
You can dash as an action, so you can take...
Oh, yeah, I can.
Yeah, you can double move.
Okay, so I need to zoom out for a second so I can actually see where I'm going.
I've been doing this entire battle on like 30%. I'm just barely seeing everything.
Okay, so I'm going to go... yeah. My poor turret can only move 15 feet at a time.
Waka, waka, waka,
So-
waka, waka, waka.
It's going there, and it's just going to keep moving the entire battle. And then, let's see, so I'm going to measure a thing.
Now, you see when you get there, as you're trucking along, he's holding Yell, and you see 9 rays of light going from the crown to Yell's head.
Okay, well, that's not good. Thankfully, we are in range. It's with disadvantage, but I don't care. I have to try something. Going to have the turret zappy zap at this character sheet, not the other character sheet. There we go.
Funny if it hit Jack.
I mean, he would probably just eat the damage, to be fair.
Yeah, but it would push him, breaking the grapple.
Force Bliss, so that's the one that I wanted. 14.
Hold on. I think that might actually hit. Is it the correct character sheet? Nope, that misses.
Pachoo!
Well, look at the bright side, CJ. You have less character sheets to have up now.
Yeah, this is very true. This is very, very true. All right. Anything else?
Hey, Jack.
Yeah,
You want me to do the thing?
considering it, but this doesn't feel right.
Okay.
Hey, my thing went away. Neat. Zatesha's going to move up next to L. Nope. Damn it. Is going to switch to Aura of blowing stuff up.
Elle looks really awkward right now. Hi.
Hi, how you doing?
Confused, mostly.
It's a fun way to live through life.
Are you still our friend?
Of course. I'm always your friend.
Just checking. You've kind of... You look different.
I feel different. It's been a ride. I can switch auras to Crusader with a minor action. Well, yeah, I've been in a dark place, but here I am trying to save the world again.
Well, I'm glad you're alive.
Me too. I missed you guys.
We missed you too, buddy. After I'm done pounding this guy into a pulp, we'll go get some drinks.
I don't think it's a good idea anymore, but we'll hang out. Boop. All right.
Tea is also a drink.
Tea is indeed a drink. And what the hell's range on Eldritch Blast?
60 feet?
240.
Oh, you have the thing. Then yeah, it's basically anywhere.
Yeah.
Can I see you? Yes? Get fucked.
Jack, wiggle him a little bit so I can shoot him.
Oh yeah, I guess Spell Sniper doesn't count with like Call Lightning, does it?
No, I don't think so.
Because it's just wherever the cloud is.
Yeah. So that's a crit. That's a hit. Oh yeah, and Hex. I am tired and I'm not willing to say no. So 10, 20, 30, 33, 38, 39, 41, 45.
That's a lot of Eldritch.
Jack, finish him off. Jack, finish him off.
Quite literally.
You know, it didn't have to come to this.
It always came to this.
You didn't have to be a piece of shit. You didn't have to make me. But you fucking went ahead and did it, you mad son of a bitch.
But this gives you the opportunity to save the world.
Wham!
Or destroy it.
Wham!
First crab hammer. Do you have advantage on those or just regular swings?
Just regular attacks.
Okay, so the first one misses.
I mean, unless grappling him automatically guarantees a hit.
Nope. First one misses, second one hits.
You would think grappling would at least give him advantage.
No, because it's...
You would think, but literally, I looked, all grappling does is give him 0 speed.
Yep.
That's all it does. He can't move. That's it.
Yeah.
Restrained is a different matter.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the two things that get confusing.
Come on. 10 bludgeoning, 1 lightning.
Yeah.
Still kicking, old man.
Oh, yeah. Still here. Can't you feel him? He's coming closer.
Yeah, well, his trip's getting canceled. Going to...
You being here this close, this is fate. You are the one who is going to be the one who summons him to this world for me. And then I will kill him and I will become a god.
Yeah, you're not hurting anyone else. And we're going to use Surge of Action.
As opposed to
High power
action
points.
surge.
Yeah, you know.
Two different things. Two utterly, totally different things.
Which gives me one more. Chance to cough my lungs out, apparently.
Yay.
Crabhammer to crack his skull with as he brings both of them down on his head.
All right. That hits.
10 bludgeoning, 1 lightning.
I love how you rolled the same damage
Do
both
you get-
times.
Do you get the radiant damage?
Yeah, you do.
Oh, yeah, actually. So that's 2d4.
I'm gonna laugh so hard if that does it.
3 more points of damage.
He's still there.
And is there anything in the immediate vicinity, structure-wise?
I have walls.
Good enough. We're going to use a reaction to activate knockback on that last hit.
All right.
And we're going to spend the maximum 7.
Okay.
Ow.
And he's going to be knocked back 70 feet.
All right. He's knocked back like 5 into the wall.
Okay, so for...
As you
Make sure
literally
I've got
just throw him since you're grappled to him. I just shoving him.
Mm-hmm. I just figured you were going to shove him to the wall adjacent.
He is going to take 76 points of damage.
How do you want to do this?
Yay.
Make it epic.
Can we do the thing? Can we do the thing?
I don't have any more points to do the thing. Or not... I don't have any more actions to economize the thing.
Or unless we're on free cutscene mode, CJ.
How do you want to do this? Make it epic. I said's what I said's.
Time starts to slow down for a second as all of that energy network of lines starts to build up and build up and build up. And psychic energy pulses out from Jack in a translucent but still very realistic literal wave of water in a very nice blue-green oceanic color that starts to spiral around. You put all this shit into me, make me this fucked up piece of shit. But the one good thing you did was right up here. And he taps his skull with his free hand that he's not, punching the hell out of him with. Because when I do that stupid trick I loved, poking my head into someone else's, I'd get some of them back. And I'd see a little bit of their life and what it's like to lead a normal one. I'd see what they're afraid of, which usually my ugly ass mug. I'd see their hopes, and I'd see their dreams. And when I close my eyes at night and pray to whatever the hell is out there for just a little bit of sleep, I see all those lights shining like an ocean of stars. And it's one of the most beautiful goddamn things I've ever seen. So with all this shit that I've been through, and all this shit you made me to be, I made a choice for myself. And I'm going to take every last one of those dreams, and I'm going to protect them until the lights go out. And riding back in on that wave of psionic, oceanic energy that's crashing back into him like a whirlpool, there's a figure. The rest of the Gatewatch may remember it as a small boy who once looked up at Jack during the parade and asked a very simple question that echoes through the air. Are you a superhero? Today, kid, I'm gonna be. And a green globe of energy appears on Jack's chest. And the energy lines coursing through his body turn a vibrant electric green. And all of the chitin over his arms and the plates across his body start to shift and change to a silvery blue and expand across the rest of his body as he raises a fist into the air and starts to grow and grow and grow until he's huge and covered in armor plating like some kind of goddamn creature, the likes of which has never been seen in Ravnica. And he slams one of those gigantic metal claws right into Yell. Today I'm gonna be gigantic, pain in your ass. And crushes him into the wall with the claw. We're gonna be a superhero, kid.
Jack, in your head, a deep, endless voice. You are indeed a superhero. My coming is too far along. I give you an option. Take my crown, and I shall leave Ravnica be for a millennia or so until another idiot is stupid enough to, or until that moron Jace. Take my crown, explore the cosmos, save every single, or allow it to hit the ground, and my presence be known. You close your eyes, and standing before you, golden, almost impossibly golden, humanoid dragon. You feel power like you've never felt before coursing into your body. Merely being in his presence almost brings you to tears, to almost puts you into a fright that you thought that you could never feel. His very being is fear and terror. In your mindscape, he holds open his hand and the crown appears in it.
A millennia, huh?
Or so. I want Ravnica gone, but for the better. They will eventually become another Phyrexia. Or worse.
Not sure what a Phyrexia is, but
You say that and the plane shifts that you are standing on. And it is a world full of death and hellish creatures that look like they used to be alive. Metal and flesh blended together. Your Karn did this.
that's pretty fucked up.
This is the problem when strong beings, yes, but beings meddle with the powers of gods. That idiot
It's
Jake.
Karn's fault, huh?
This plane, yes. But, and he looks at you, he's told you this. And he mourns for these people. He wishes for a better world. He's one that is dead, well, dying. A cancer on the multiverse. You see, in every universe, every Ravnica destroyed never leads to the death of universes, death of time. But when a Ravnica is left, that universe meets a terrible, horrible fate.
Well, that's the thing about quantum theory, multiverse theory, probability. You just don't know.
Oh, but I do.
I mean, you're pretty impressive and honestly terrifying beyond all recognition. But besides the point, one of the things I've learned is that it's wrong to take people's choices away from them. It's wrong to assume to do whatever you deem best just because you think you're superior to them. Now, granted, I'm not you. I couldn't even pretend to be you. But 350 years old or so, I figured I learned a thing or two in that time, despite being asleep most of it. But, well, I guess what I'm really trying to say is you can take your tiara and shove it straight up your dragon ass. You don't get to decide what lives or dies. If this world fucks up, it fucks up. But we're going to be the one here when it crashes and burns, if we let it get that far.
On the outside, Elle, you see the tiara that was hovering there, the crown, hit the ground, and a gigantic black opening appears, swallowing Jack immediately, and quickly coming towards you, and Zitesh being next to you.
Guys?
Jack. And
He's in there.
in that swirling black abyss?
Yep.
Oh, great.
Trevor walks up. Well, I guess I know where I'm going.
Yep. Jumps in.
Katrina and just sighs and just comes along. And so does Z.
Zitesh. Well, this is what I'm redeeming myself for. And that is where we will end this campaign. Thank you all so much for joining us.
I told Nicobolus to shove it up his ass.
I'm excited to hear the conversations about this ending. And I know I'm going to get screamed at for it. I'm aware. I'm very well aware. Yeah, Rachel disobeyed fate, strangely enough, by disappearing for almost a minute.
Yay!
Yeah.
Woo!
Thanks, guys. I appreciate you guys hanging out with this wild trip through Ravnica. Now,
Thank you.
the heroes are going to try and go punch a god.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the first time me as a player killing another god. It's not the first time. It's fine.
Got this. I'm a seasoned pro.
I've killed 5-7 gods. It's fine.
So,
Get used to it.
a little bit of peek behind the chitin here. I statted out Nicobolus in case you decided to do something rash. He is approximately a CR 30.
Yeah.
Yeah, CJ showed me the numbers that he had for Nicobolus, and I was like, oh, shit.
Roughly based off of Tiamat.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, Tiamat would have been a good base.
Yeah, I was looking for the best dragon to base him off of. And Miv Izzet was close.
Miv Izzet is pretty close, but see, the thing is, like, Nicobolus was a former god who's a planeswalker. Niv Mizzet is not a planeswalker.
Exactly.
So, and even, and spoiler alert for anyone who hasn't played or read the new Ravnica stuff, like, Niv Mizzet, Reborn is not technically a planeswalker either.
Yeah, but he is strong.
He's ridiculous.
But Tiamat from the Rise of Tyranny of Dragons is the strongest statted dragon in the game.
Yes.
And that was who I based this off of. And I improved upon Tiamat because it's fucking Nicobolus.
I mean, just give us some spell casting, maybe not the 5 breath weapons, but, just like, I don't know, all the powers of being, a spellcaster.
Makes sense for him to have 5 breath weapons, though. He's made up of all of the mana.
He's literally the gold creature.
Yeah, this is also true.
Remember the OG Nicobolus card had 2 of every color as his casting cost.
No, it was 2 colorless, 2 blue, 2 black, 2 red.
No, that's the new one.
No, that was the old original OG one from Legends. Yeah, because all the 5 elder dragons had 3 colors.
Yeah.
Chromium had blue, white, red, black. The others don't count. No one cares about.
But you guys were in a hell of a battle. If 1, we had time, and 2, you chose a different way. But yeah, we'll leave it up to the imagination of our fans. What happens with the heroes as they jump into the void. We love you guys so much. Thank you, Jackie. Thank you, Josh Carey. Thank you, Monica. from Beyond the Void. And thank you, Rachel, for coming on and hanging out with me every so often. Thank you, Raul, for starting off this. And I know some stuff happened, but you provided an interesting character for us to play around with. And sorry if this feels a little rushed, but personal issues and time is a thing.
Time waits for no man.
Exactly.
Or in this case, killing a dragon.
Yes. If you want to discuss this, make sure you go over to geek-io.net/Discord. And in our Exploding Dice chat, you can rant, rave, rage, whatever you need to do. If you want to support the stream when we come back and everything else that we do is patreon.com/geekio. Exploding Dice, minus if we do anything on Extra Life, which I'm not entirely sure yet. We'll be back in 2020. We won't be pressed up against as many time issues, though, because we will begin recording again before then. But this show will be off air until 2020. What we come back with, I don't know. I've asked everybody. Nobody's given me an answer. So we'll be back with something. I don't know what it is, though. So stay tuned. It will come back. We love it because I am not giving up this show because I fucking love this. Be good to one another. It's a very dark world out there, and try and be the light that you want to see out of it. We'll see you next year. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. I don't have to do this voice anymore, thank God.
No,
But you still will, trust me. I still go into Kai, so you'll still go there, trust me. Once you do it, you just kind of flip into it every so often.
Eh.
You have been listening to a Geek.io Media Network, LLC production. Would you like to convert that to pounds? Copyright 2019.
Diamond Club hopes you have enjoyed this program.